Welcome back for another yummy update. I've got some cracker things to go through here with you, friends. Of course, you and I have had our dopamine by 2 daily candles now. It stings because we've been waiting a very, very long time. It also stings out there in MicroStrategy land. Their NAV multiple is down to 1.407. I actually covered it for you, friends, in my doom scrolling video yesterday, where there's a chart. It's actually amazing. All the NAVs, they trend down to 1. Okay, and I thought, well, you just haven't sat through a recession. I bet they'll actually go below 1 if we all timing our bear market with a recession. So it's something we are going to pay attention to. Maybe, friends, what happens towards the end, this thing is near 1, and it's showing you like the final 2 to 3 months of the altcoin rotation is ready to go in. Because what does that mean? Basically means, friends, look, I always have the, look, this is just my guess. My guess is just total guessing, okay? And I don't know much. I guess the MicroStrategy punters, they're just altcoiners. They just haven't woken up to it yet. They're in the closet. They're confused. You know, friends, that joke, someone's confused about their sexuality, where, you know what I mean? Like, maybe they're dating girls and like, that's weird. I've been looking at dudes all day. You know those people? I feel like MicroStrategy holders are also confused, right? They're confused because they're like, oh, what am I even in here for? Oh, number go up. No, I believe in Bitcoin. Okay, if you're in Bitcoin, why aren't you in Bitcoin? Oh, no, I want number go up. Oh, you want number go up? Your number's not going up the most. We've got other stuff that goes up more, like Ethereum. Okay, that's like the first step out, right? And there's things that go up more than Ethereum. And they're like, no, but that's like dirty. That's dirty. You know, that's a dirty little altcoin. You know what I mean? So, but then they have their friends and their family jump in and make money, and then it all goes loose at one point. That's what I think is actually playing out, friends. And you know it's true, by the way. You just think about it for 5 seconds. Duh. You don't believe in Bitcoin, bro. You don't even own it, by the way. You've bought a share, and you own a DTCC, which is Department of Cuckery Checks, and the New York. It's a New York database. It's one computer. And it just says that you technically own this stuff. You can't do anything with it, dude. So one day they'll wake up though. I want to show you, friends, there's been some PulseChain psyops. So Richard Hart, remember, he posted about this van. He goes, are any of you fine folks, do you have a van or a transit van? I hear it's going to be used to transport electronic gifts. So it's pretty much, interpretation is that he was calling everybody, hey, we need a van. We need a van, everybody, so we can send these electronic gifts out to do the marketing for PulseChain. And then look at the psyops. Okay. So Mr. Burkex says he offered a bigger truck. Then he got told it was too big. Too big? That's what she said. RS Griffin. Awesome. Likely too big. Whoa, capital letters here. Ladies, slow down. My gosh. You know? I don't buy any extra large underwear or anything. Are you sure? So, it's psyops, friends. I'm letting you know, the whispers out there. It's psyops. Richard says, oh no, we need a truck. We need a van. Can somebody please donate? Burkex goes, yes, I literally have this giant truck here for you. He even shows them a picture. He has a bread truck. He goes, hey, I've got some khubbers. I deliver khubbers. Means bread. I deliver some khubbers in here. So everyone out here. And they go, no, it's too big. Put it away, too big. Right? You're scaring everybody else in the lounge room. Put it away. It's psyops, friends. It's so psyops. So maybe, look. It could be part of the plan. Why? Friends, do you remember I told you many months ago this year, do you remember when pDAI was capitulating to 0, this exact moment in time? I've actually made videos, I'll show you. So during pDAI going down here, okay? But during pDAI going down there, one of my over 5,555 videos, I think I have a video called Soylana Playbook. Okay. And here it is. Is PulseChain running the Soylana playbook? 23 minutes of high value. Maybe you want to go back and watch that. Yes, friends. So Richard Hart's running the playbook. Look, friends, Richard Hart, he takes what works and then he uses it. Okay, he lets everybody else be the test guinea pig. So there's only one seasonal winner of this cycle so far. Soylana. Soylana ran up for a year and a half. But so what he's probably done is looked at it from every angle. He goes, okay, what about Soylana made it? He probably went and researched it himself. He probably asked people anonymously and stuff like that. He probably found out, spoke to people and said, hey, why do you think you succeeded? And maybe everyone said, you know what? It was the rise. We went down from $8, which I can show you right here. Do you remember, friends? Soylana went down and then Vitalik bottom ticked it. This is Soylana. Went all the way down to $8 and then basically Vitalik said nice things about it and he literally bottom ticked it. It went from $8 and then it went all the way up. You know what was funny, friends? It was still breaking here. It was going down once a month, but it didn't matter because it looked good. Why? Because you were dead before. It didn't matter. You were still turning it on. And then this thing looked like a glorious, glorious rise, didn't it? So he probably looked at that. He's like, oh, interesting. So you're telling me I just got to look really, really, really garbage, like nothing works. So then the bar's like really, really, really low. So then anything we do looks amazing. Looks like it could be happening now, friends. Remember, he even calls Ethereum to be the testnet of PulseChain. So he's just like letting Ethereum run all the tests for like 3 years. And then he's going to do like all 4 big upgrades on PulseChain, probably all at once. So it looks amazing. Instead of like getting everybody to staircase it so they expect it. But yeah, otherwise it makes no sense. Why would you go, hey, oh, we need a van. Okay, got one. No, too big. Do you want the van or not? What are you talking about? No, that one's too big. Interesting. And it would appear, friends, like a Phoenix resurrection, right? Because do you know, like this, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan for them to be, oh, look at this, awesome. I could do in 1 trip instead of 8. Look at this, bro. Instead of doing 8 trips, what do you mean the van's too big, bro? Do you want to do 8 trips or do you want to do 1? Obviously 1. And they're like, no, too big, put it away, zip up your pants. Big things are coming. Not those big things, real big things, family-friendly big things. Now, JP Mosquito, friends, JP Mosquito, they actually have analysts, and this is a quote. Friend, I guarantee you, they're obviously watching my channel. Hello, everybody over there in JP Mosquito office. By the way, your office sucks, it stinks, and you're getting outperformed by a bunch of retardio autisticos who are buying Ponzi money. Now, this is their quote. We think Ethereum is emerging as a direct way to gain exposure to the expected meteoric growth in stablecoins. As the Ethereum network hosts most of these stablecoins assets. That's what they said. See that? Interesting. pDAI. Meteoric. That's a weird word to choose. Last meteor wiped out dinosaurs. Very smart, intelligent. That is actually quite funny. They are the dinosaurs. You know what I love about you, by the way? Mr. Doormat said, as in like, do you really think they're watching you, Somi? These guys are a joke. So that's, we flipped it, friends. I mean, look at the hat I'm wearing, pegging my nipples. We're buying Ponzi money on the internet. They're like, hey, we don't want to touch your money. Our money's better. We like it. By the way, we don't want to trade 8 hours a day. That's for chumps. We want to trade 24 hours a day, even though we lose at it. We're winning the game, man. More yummy updates coming your way. LibertySwap Finance, friends, have done the first gasless swap for pDAI. And they posted it. Look at this. The first gasless pDAI swap happened a few hours ago. Who would buy this coin? And it's pDAI. This is awesome from Coinbase. So you don't need to hold Ethereum on your base chain. You just put USDC in and you can click on through. Man, this is big for adoption, friends. Remember I told you I used LibertySwap Finance. Man, it was fast. It was really good. You just send everybody to one website. That's it. Just one website now. You can actually get any of these coins on here. You can select whatever you want. They're adding everything. There you go. Just select the pDAI bank. Man, that's big, man. That's awesome. So it doesn't matter. You can buy the core coins and everything you want. And it's like it just saves so much. More yummy updates coming your way. The DogeCoin ETF is getting closer, friends. The DogeCoin ETF, Grayscale have filed for it. So remember, it might not be the answer to make all the altcoins go up 10x in 2 seconds. But how I'm interpreting them is it brings us one step closer, in my eyes, to a full-on NASDAQ listing, okay, for a crypto index. which might be the ghost spirit fractal of the 2017 CME listing of Bitcoin, which marked the top in December 2017. They launched it literally at $17,000 at the actual top. And you might be saying, oh, but we haven't heard about anything like that. No, it happens fast, man. It just takes 4 months. It's like they might announce it in November. And they go, okay, we're going to launch it March. And then we're thinking, oh, maybe that's the top. You know what I mean? Like it's very fast when these things go on. Because they know, right? They know when everyone's active now, they make money off the volume and the fees. They want to like launch it immediately. That's what it comes down to. Have you seen before? So Ben Copen, friends, 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He's calling for another big altcoin collapse soon. So this is his others BTC chart, but he includes Tether in here. He thinks it's a big range. He doesn't think altcoins are uptrending at all against Bitcoin. That's the ultimate difference, man. So he uses this chart. He cuts it off at 2017. I guess it's a bit, maybe you're a bit blinded by it. Like, I don't know why you would just not use my chart, which clearly shows this is an uptrend, which I'll just show you over time. So basically what he's done is, see this part, friends? This is literally the historical of it. Goes up over time. By the way, this is still starting in 2014. So if you go down even lower, it's more like that, right? You can see it's going up over time. But, you know, what they've done is, this is pretty much every Bitcoin Maxi has done this. Everyone. What they do is they start it from here. They go, la, you didn't exist before this period of time. You only exist here. Actually, they actually cut off even that part. They go, oh, you only, yes. Let's pretend this didn't happen. And they go, oh, you're in a range. They go, oh, you're in a range. You're just going to keep going sideways forever. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, we'll see. I feel like, I mean, the US president's come out. He's flopped out a meme coin. You know what I mean? If there was ever going to be a meme coin or an altcoin double bubble Altseason, it might be this one. Also, yeah, so he's called for Bitcoin dominance like 75% higher. That's what that others BTC takes it down to. But he said altcoins are going to nuke. There's going to be no Altseason and only Bitcoin wins. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm still long and strong. Are you? As I showed you as well before, friends. So Joe Lubner on the left here. Joe, he is, yes, Sharp Stink Gaming. Okay, they bought another $600 million worth of Ethereum. It's kind of funny. They literally just slapped in the whole PulseChain sacrifice treasury pretty much in a clip. So they got 600 million. That's 130,000 ETH they have. And I've written bullish on Ethereum stock. So yeah, it's a treasury super cycle. Everyone's going to be buying this stuff. And you know what the best part is, friends? This is what you want. This is the beautiful part. I see the bubble forming. I'm like, oh, it's a bubble. Because no one has priced in that just as fast as any institution buys these things, they can sell them too. But no one's thinking about that. Why? Because everybody believes institutions when they say, we're holding 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 5,000 years, we'll never click sell. But they don't have any experience of that. It's sample size 1 now. We're doing it live. That's why it's good for you and me. It's good for you and me. So we can get the euphoric prices that we were looking for. Shout out to all the Chainlink baby dolls. Chainlink would flip XRP at 270 bucks. So that's another 13x or something. Flip ratio 8.2%. It's kind of funny, man. It's a good example, right? So Chainlink is everything XRP was meant to be. Chosen by Swift, used by the banks. It connects all the chains. It's facilitating all the stablecoins. It connects everything, right? It is the standard. It's got the standard protocol. But XRP have an army. XRP have an army. That's it. You know. Now, will it flip and do everything? I hope so, because obviously we're long Chainlink, but they got an army, man. Just shows you don't need all the tech. You don't need all the tech. Just like a Bitcoin, because it's got no tech pretty much. Compared to the rest of crypto, it's got no tech, got no features, got nothing, right? So the army is very important. I mean, friends, I'll just give you an example just to show you. Look at the inspiration that you're still seeing. I have to show you this. So there's this young gentle man. He literally bought 23 XRP. Do you want to know how much money he spent? About $67. He spent $67 in XRP. He's got 23 XRP, and he says he's going to get rich.
I feel like I'm going to be rich before the end of the year is up, y'all.
So he says, I feel like I'm going to get rich before the end of the year. And even in the video, friends, he says his target is XRP $200. Man, I just, you know what? I've got to play, friends. Let's actually crank it a bit. Here who are we to say no? You know what I mean? And by the way, in his video, he says, yeah, he says Bitcoin's $120,000. Why can't XRP hit $200? He literally says everything I have been telling you for 15 months. Like every day almost. I tell you, man, people just buying stuff. They go, hey, Bitcoin's $100,000. Why can't this hit $100? That makes no sense. Well, if that is, why can't that be? You know, so obviously the answer is because the quantity of the coins. But who are we to tell them to stop dreaming? I'm not going to tell this guy to stop dreaming because everybody came in here to get rich. And you know what? 99% of people came in, like me, you came in because you heard other people got rich. That's it, right? So we're not going to stop them dreaming. But friends, that's what I want to tell you, right? This is the real XRP army. They don't live on Twitter with the trench scum grifters that are stealing money off each other on pump fund. They are out there dreaming for a big pump, you know? And here I am. Here. Yeah, I really want them to pump up. I want all of us to pump up. I do respect the pump abundance mindset. Also, thank you, Mr. Pablo. Time to buy 23 hex. PulseChain is building the same army. All it takes is to make everyone wealthy for 1 month. This poop is heartbreaking if true. Hope dude is joking. Kick. But, you know, he's saying it more like, hey, man, like, you know, there's other things you can look at if you're really looking for that type of return, right? Because think about it, he's at $200, he's looking for a 60x. Man, PulseChain could do a 60x, right? PulseChain could do a 60x. Hex could do a 60x. They could do that. You know, pDAI is 150x to $1, right? But that's why, friends. That's why. But you don't even get to absorb this chance to see this stuff if you're sitting on centralized exchanges. You never see this stuff, right? You never see this stuff, right? Look, XRP's upside 3x. Blockchain backers getting out there. I don't know where it's going to go. Obviously, hopefully it goes there. But you get the point. So, friendly reminder. Bitcoin Rents is on its 5th green monthly candle in a row. Okay. In post-Bitcoin halving years, September's always poop. Right? Rectember. It's always Rectember. Maybe that happens again, right? Maybe we get a reset next month. And before you cycle, man, friends, I've got to tell you, man, I'm giving you a very, very yummy update right now. I don't want to go through like the 10 posts and messages. You don't need to. Everyone says we are late. Everyone says we're late in the cycle. So you know me, I've been teaching you, man. If we all say we're late in the cycle, that doesn't mean we're late in the cycle, dude. That does not mean we're late in the cycle, okay? But you never know, man. Like, you know, maybe by December, people start to price in too much into the future. And maybe they'll be euphoric. Maybe. We'll see. Until then, we sit tight, like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.